something I did not expect. A headline I did not expect popped up, and it read, MMA veteran Shannon Ritch kills a man in self-defense. No joke, ladies and gentlemen. Shannon Ritch, a Pride FC, WEC, and recently BKFC veteran with an MMA record of 58-90, was involved in an altercation that led him to shooting and killing a man. He was recently on the Jackson podcast where he said he actually hasn't officially retired despite making a ton of money these days as a stuntman. Per Fox 10 Pheonix, the altercation allegedly started over a parking spot at a local bar called Twin Peaks, where Rich had gotten an argument with 32-year-old Alejandro Samplina. Full police report states on June 15th, 2024, around 9:20 p.m., officers responded to the area of 3060 West Agua Fria Freeway for a call of a shooting. Information on the call indicated at least one person was shot and the shooter was still on site. Officers arrived, detained the suspect, identified as MMA fighter Shannon Ritch, without incident, and recovered a firearm from his person. The victim identified as Alejandro Samplina and was located down in the parking lot and was transported by Pheonix Fire to a local hospital where he was pronounced deceased. Homicide investigators responded and assumed the investigation. Preliminary investigation found the victim, Alejandro Samplina, got into a dispute with the victim/suspect, Shannon Ritch, over a parking issue. During the argument, Samplina produced a knife and chased Ritch around his vehicle. Ritch was able to retrieve his handgun from the open door of his vehicle. Samplina proceeded to walk towards Ritch with the knife in a threatening manner. In response, Ritch fired one round, striking Samplina. Ritch remained on scene and was interviewed by detectives. Ritch provided a self-defense claim consistent with witnesses and surveillance video. He was released at the conclusion of the investigation. Charges will be submitted to Maricopa County Attorney's Office for review. Ritch has not been charged with any crime, although the investigation is still ongoing. Absolutely crazy story, ladies and gentlemen. And what's even crazier is, for those who watched the Jackson podcast, he was recently on there. So at first when I read the name Shannon Ritch, I was like, oh yeah, the Pride FC guy. I remember him fighting in Pride. I remember him fighting that one big fight in Pride. And oh yeah, he fought in WEC a few times. Holy shit, he was just on Rampage's podcast. In his MMA career, Shannon Ritch, who's 53 years of age right now, has fought a laundry list of top names throughout his long career. These names include Diego Sanchez, Joe Riggs, Shoney Carter, Dan Severin, and Kazushi Sakuraba in that one Pride fight. Check this out, though. 11 KO TKOs and 45 submission wins. He's lost 35 times via KO TKO and 55 times via submission. He's never won. He's never lost via decision. Reflecting and foreshadowing this story in a chilling and ironic manner, given that in the cage and outside the cage, it's kill or be killed. Let me know your thoughts on this story. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.